Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening, everyone. This is Dan Weber with Your Live Event coming from the campus of the North Gym of Central Cass High School. Tonight we have a few different duels. We've got some girls duels going on tonight, and we also have some boys duels going on tonight. We're going to start approximately 5:30 with the Central Cass girls wrestling team dueling the Lisbon girls, approximately 5:30. And then around 6:30, we're going to have some prelims in between, and around 6:30, we're going to have the Central Cass boys will duel the Lisbon boys, and at the same time on the opposite mat, we will have the Central Cass girls dueling West Fargo United. So looking forward to a good night of high school wrestling tonight. Today's scoreboard sponsor is Bank North. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what value-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC and equal housing lender. We'll take it over to the ads and get back to you shortly.
Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Okay, we're back again here at the Central Cass High School in Castleton, North Dakota. And our first duel tonight is going to be the girls' duel, and that will be the Lisbon Broncos versus the Central Cass Squirrels. It looks like we're going to have a full lineup tonight. We will do our best to, in any changes that the coaches are making seconds before the match as far as who's actually getting on the mat, we'll do our best to keep you updated on that, and we'll go by the weigh-in sheets as well to know who's wrestling on the mat. We're looking forward to a good night of high school wrestling. Obviously, it's plenty cold out there today, and glad that everybody was able to make the trip in this North Dakota wonderful January weather. As far as the Central Cass Squirrels, they're coming back from wrestling at the Bismarck Rotary this past weekend, and had a very good showing there. Had a few people place, and we will take this to our sponsors and get back to you after the announcements. Thank you.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels! Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The state-of-the-art STEM Center, along with our theater, music wing, early childhood center, wellness center, and athletic complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with their academics and activities.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Leslie, or Carol to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton. When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance Gullison Olson Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let Lance, Shelby, and the staff at Gullison Olson Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon, For Farmers Union Insurance, Gullis & Olson Agency.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc.
Okay, we're back again at the Central Cass High School. This is Dan Weber alongside with Josh Linus. Josh is going to be running the computer for me, which is a huge help on that side of things. They're just doing the flip coin here at the center of the mat. And we're going to focus in a little bit on that left mat as we're looking at it, which would be the north mat. Again, we're going to have the Central Cass Squirrels girls wrestling dual team wrestling against the Lisbon Broncos. It appears that we have a full roster tonight. As far as it doesn't appear like we're going to have any forfeits, so that'll be great to watch, a full duel. And both Lisbon and Central Cass have been known for years for very good wrestling programs. And of course the girls wrestling just started a few years ago, and it has literally exploded nationwide. So the girls wrestling nationwide has been very good for the sport and very good for the girls. We're just starting to get rolling here. And again, as far as
ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to tonight's
as far as any changes, we'll keep you up to date on that. And while we have the announcements of who's wrestling, we'll go to a break here for our sponsors.
Clear with Spaeth into the left side corner three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good students from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful, innovative opportunities for students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District, from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbon.k12.nd.us.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware. At Stock Growers Bank in Lisbon, let them turn your dreams into reality and help watch them grow. Loan Officer Wyatt Smith will give you a tailored solution to fit your unique requests. From farming, buying a new home, or investing in your future, he has you covered. Stock Growers Bank celebrating 125 years of banking in your local communities. For more information, call Wyatt at 701-683-5000. Stock Growers Bank, where your success is their top priority. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Are you dreading tax season? Don't stress. Let Olson Accounting make the tax season a breeze, just like knowing your ABCs. From individuals to businesses, the expert staff at Olson Accounting ensures every deduction is maximized and every form is filed correctly. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com. That's colsoncpa.com, or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Okay, welcome back to Central Cass. We've got a girls' duel tonight on the north mat, and we're going to have the Central Cass Squirrels versus the Lisbon Broncos. Lisbon Broncos has Melina Rebson at the 100-pound weight class, and she will be facing Lauren Osmondstead from Central Cass. Rebson gets a quick 1-point takedown, and Lauren gets a 1-point escape. So they're back in the neutral position. They're collar tying right now, trying to set up their takedown, changing some levels, moving their feet, doing a good job of trying to get things set up here. And there Rebson's in on a nice single. And she gets a 3-point takedown. Osmestead gets a 2-point reversal. So Lisbon's ahead 3-6 in this duel right now. 48 seconds left. Rebson gets a 1-point escape, so they're shooting for takedowns again. Trying to get something set up here. Working toward the center of the mat. They're tied up pretty tight here. They're both trying to get some head position. Trying to get there Rebson gets in on a single leg. Osmondstead does a nice job of sprawling. She's going to come around. She turns the corner, and she ends up getting the takedown with just 3 seconds left in the period. So she closes the gap to 7-6. We're going to go to the second period. It's going to be Rebson's choice. She defers. And we're going to go neutral for the second period. Got some headgear issues over here. Taking a while to get her headgear hooked up. Those snaps don't always work the way that they should, that's for sure. Okay, looks like we got the headgear hooked up and getting ready to go to start the second period here in the 100-pound weight class. Again, they're collar tying again, trying to get that first takedown set up of the second period. There, Rebsom's in on another single leg. Osmondstead does a nice job of getting the three-point takedown. Now she's got a headlock. She's trying to get that headlock, and she lost the headlock. Rebsom gets a 2-point reversal. And they're out of bounds. So Osmondstead from Central Cass is now ahead 11-9 with 1:18 left in the second period. And Central Cass will start out in the down position with Rebsom starting out in the top position. Looks like Lisbon's trying to sink that half Nelson. She's running that around. Osmondstead's doing a good job of not letting her roll her. There she stands up and gets a 2-point reversal. Very nice reversal there, right to her back. They're counting back points now. And there's the pin. Lauren Osmondstead gets the pin with 38 seconds left in the first period.
Lauren Osmondstead coming to the mat at 106 pounds. At 106 pounds from Lisbon, Scout Fredericks. At 160 pounds from Anna White for the Squirrels.
Okay, we're going to move on to 106 pounds. Central Cass is going to put Anna White out on the mat first, and she will be going against Scout Fredericks from Lisbon, 106 pounds. Anna shot in for a double and didn't get in too tight. This time she's in tight on a single. She's trying to pick that single leg up, and she swims to a double, trying to get her hips underneath her to pick her up. So now she's behind her, and there she gets a 3-point takedown.
And a White takedown, 3 points.
And they stop the match. It looks like we might have a clock issue where the clock accidentally stopped. Anna White does get the 3-point takedown. Okay, they took the clock down to 1:30 left in the first period. We're at the 106-pound weight class. Anna White from Central Cass versus Scout Fredericks from Lisbon. Anna started out in the top position. Fredericks does a nice sit out and spin trying to get away, but Anna did a nice job of following her. Anna's got the wrist control, trying to get that chicken wing locked in. Fredericks stands up and gets a 1-point escape. So White is ahead 3-1 over Fredericks right now with a minute left in the first period. Anna gets another takedown. She's got her broken down to the mat. Looks like she's trying to hook up that arm bar again. Got a deep waist in. She's on the edge of the mat, but she's going to walk around the head and look for those back points. And now they're counting the back points. Anna's got 30 seconds left to try and get that pin here. She's putting the pressure on. And there's the pin for Anna White with 18 seconds left in the first period.
Winner by fall from Central Cast, Anna White at 112 pounds. From Lisbon, Madeline Crowland. And from Central Cast, Emma Dutt.
Okay, at 112 pounds tonight, we have Emma Dutt from Central Cass versus Madeline Crellin from Lisbon, 112 pounds. Central Cass has taken a 12-0 lead in the dual score right now. They've won both weight classes so far. And Emma Dutt is the one with the face mask on in the black singlet, and Madeline Crellin is in the red and white and yellow singlet. Emma's in for a nice double leg. She's trying to get that sucked up, and there's a three-point takedown for Emma. Nice double leg takedown. She didn't get it on the first shot, but she kept with it, and got in deeper on the second double leg, and ended up getting the takedown. She's got Crellin broken down to the mat, trying to get that wrist control here, and she has a half sunk in on the far side. She's going to come to that far side. Oh, she lost that half Nelson. Crellin has the leg, and there Emma gets the butcher. She's got that butcher tight, and there's the pin. So Emma Dutt gets the pin with 44 seconds left in the first period at 112 pounds. That's 3 pins in a row for the Central Cass Squirrels.
Emma Dutt at 118 pounds. From Lisbon, Addison Bowman. And from Central Cass, Aubrey Quinn.
Okay, we're going to move on to the 118-pound weight class. Central Cass, we have Aubrey Quinn versus the Lisbon Broncos' Addison Bowman, 118 pounds. They've got the hand control and the collar tie here. Aubrey gets on top and spins. She's got that crossface in. She's trying to put the pressure on and spin around the back to get that takedown. Bowman was able to reverse that situation and end up getting the 3-point takedown. Bowman has a half Nelson in. She's reaching for the far wrist, trying to walk that around the head. Quinn's doing a good job of fighting that off, trying to get to her feet. Quinn peeled the hand off of that half Nelson. She's trying to get to her feet again to get that 1-point escape. Bowman is really heavy on the head right now with the far wrist. Quinn's doing a nice job of not going to the mat, trying to get to her feet, trying to get that escape. She's going to reset here. That Bowman threw that half Nelson in. Quinn's trying to peel that off her head. Quinn did a nice job of getting out of that half Nelson again. She's going to get back to her base here. Oh, they stopped the action. Okay, technical infraction, full Nelson. So Quinn will get 1 point for the full Nelson. She had the half Nelson and the wrist. but that wrist hand just went up to the head and became a full Nelson. So we've got 10 seconds left here in the first period. We're in the 118-pound weight class. Bauman has that half Nelson again with that far wrist, but Quinn does a nice job of standing up to avoid getting rolled on her back. So we're going to start the second period here. Bauman from Lisbon is ahead 3-1 over Quinn from Central Cass at the 118-pound weight class. Bauman is going to start in the down position to start the second period. These are all two-minute periods tonight. Again, Central Cass is in the black singlet, and Lisbon has the white, red, and yellow singlets. Quinn has a crossface in, trying to get Bauman broken down off her knees. She's going to grab that far leg, and she's got a cradle locked up. There's no back. They aren't counting back points yet. Now they're counting back points. She let go of that cradle and is still getting back points. She's getting her weight on her, trying to get settled in there. She's going to look up and get more pressure. Bauman was able to roll through that, so Quinn ended up getting a 4-point near fall. She's got her on her back again, and they're counting back points again. So right now the scoreboard says Quinn is ahead 5-3 over Bauman, but she's got some more back points coming here. She's trying to get that locked up and get that pin. She's pretty close there from what it looks up here. She's going to stretch out that arm, I think, and there's the pin. So Quinn did a nice job of coming back from behind 3-1 and ends up pinning Bauman in with 37 seconds left in the second period. So there's 4 pins in a row for the Central Cass girls. They're doing a great job tonight.
And from Central Cass, Brianna Mayer.
Okay. We are at the 124-pound weight class. So we've got Brianna Mayer from Central Cass versus Arlie Rammerman from Lisbon. There, Mayer gets a 3-point takedown, was able to spin around and get that takedown. She's got that right chicken wing hooked up. Now she's going to try and break her down. Mayer's doing a nice job of breaking her down to the mat. Trying for that half Nelson on the far side there. And she's going to run around the head with that half Nelson. Trying to get chest to chest there to get some more pressure on that top shoulder. And there they're counting back points for Mayer. Plenty of time, 35 seconds left in the first period. She's trying to keep the pressure on her, trying to rotate her. There she got that far hand out. Now she's trying to stretch out. And there's the pin. So with 11 seconds left in the first period, Brianna Mayer gets the pin over Arlie Rammerman.
At 130 pounds. From Lisbon, Lila Gillespie. And from Central Cass, Lincoln Capon.
Okay, moving on to the 130-pound weight class. Central Cass, we've got Lincoln Capon versus Lila Gillespie.
At 130 pounds for Central Cass, Emma Schneider.
Okay, Emma Schneider is wrestling for Central Cass. They made a change on us. That's pretty common in the wrestling world. Makes it a little rough on the announcers, but we'll get through it. Okay, so we've got 130-pound weight class, Emma Schneider versus Lila Gillespie from Lisbon. And they're in the center of the mat, trying to set up a takedown here. Emma's got a hand control and a collar tie. Gillespie's trying to get away from that collar tie. There's a little separation there, trying to get something set up here. They're changing levels a little bit. There's a single leg shot by Gillespie. And she gets the 3-point takedown. Just a little footnote, this year takedowns are 3 points. They used to be 2 points. So 3 points for a takedown, and there's more points for near falls this year. Gillespie has Schneider on her back, trying to get that pin, and there's the pin. So Lila Gillespie from Lisbon gets the pin with 31 seconds left in the first period. So the dual score right now is Central Cass 30 and Lisbon 6.
And from Central Cass, Lincoln Capon.
Okay, so moving on to the 136-pound weight class. Central Cass, we've got Lincoln Capon. She moved up a weight compared to her weigh-in weight, and she will be wrestling Violet Hain from Lisbon. They're both tied up right now in the center of the mat. Lakin is an 8th grader. For Central Cass, she's in the black singlet. They're both tied up pretty tight there. Trying to get something set up. Now Lakin's got that underhook, and she's got the head position where it needs to be. And they're going to separate there and get a restart here. They're both getting pretty heavy on the head tonight. And warning stalling for Capon. There's a shot. That was a nice shot by Capon right on the edge of the mat. They're going to get a fresh start here in the center. We're at 136 pounds. Lakin Capon versus Violet Hain. And they're off the mat again. So that was okay. I apologize. I saw a red sock and it was the wrong one. So Lisbon got warned for stalling twice. So Capon gets 1 point for Lisbon stalling. Lakin's trying to pick her up in the bear hug. She's got it pretty tight. Watch out for that headlock. Now she's behind her and gets the 3-point takedown right at the end of the first period. So Lakin's going to go into the second period. Capon's going to go into the second period ahead 4-0 at the 136-pound weight class. Capon's going to start out in the top position. And Lakin gets her broken down to her side. She's got that crossface in. She's going to try for that. She tried for a crossface cradle, but wasn't able to lock that up. So she'll bring her back down to the mat. Looks like she's got a half. Yep, she got the half Nelson sunk in and took her to her back. And there's the pin. Capon from Central Cass gets the pin with a minute 31 left in the second period at 136 pounds.
By fall from Central Cass, Lakin Capon. At 142-pound class. From Lisbon, Emerson Schwab. And from Central Cass, Lotus Schneider.
Okay, we're going to move on to 142 pounds. We have Central Cass, Lois Schneider versus Lisbon's Emerson Schwab. The dual score is Central Cass 36 and Lisbon 6. So back at the center of the mat. They're tied up here. Schneider's trying to get some hand control there. And they're off the mat. So again, 142 pounds, fresh start here, minute 30 left in the first period. Schneider does a nice drag. Now she's in on that arm. I don't know if she might go into a fireman's carry here. Schwab does a nice job of throwing her to her back, trying to get some back points. And there's the pin for Schwab. So with a minute 2 left in the first period, Schwab gets the pin over Schneider from Central Cass. So that tightens the dual score a little bit. Central Cass 36 and Lisbon 12.
Emerson Felighty.
Okay, so we have Emerson Felighty from Central Cass, and I apologize, I did not catch the name of the Lisbon wrestler, and they don't have one at the 148-pound weight class, so I apologize for that. Emerson Felighty for Central Cass is in the black singlet, and they're both tying up, trying to get that head position. That hand control is really important in the neutral position, trying to set up your takedown. Head position is very important as well. They're in a collar tie right now. And there's a 3-point takedown for Felighty. And Emerson Felighty's got her broken down. She's trying to get that right hand half Nelson in. Now she's going to change to a crossface. Looks like she might go for a cradle here or 2-on-1. She's trying a lot of different things. She's going from a half to a crossface to a cradle, doing a nice job. Right now she's got the half Nelson in. She's trying to turn the corner. There they're counting back points. She's got to position herself back a little bit, get her weight on top. So Felighty got two-point near fall, and Lisbon gets a 1-point escape. Lisbon's in on a single leg, but Flighty's doing a good job of getting her weight, and that's the end of the first period. So after the first period, Flighty from Central Cass is ahead 5-1. And it's going to be Flighty's choice for the second period. She's going to take the up position. Okay, Flighty starts out in the top position. Looks like she's got the half Nelson in again. And she's going to jump to the other side with a half Nelson. Now she's going to put that power half on where she has the opposite arm on top of the head. And rolling her over, trying not to get too high there. She needs to settle back a little bit. They're counting back points. There she's going to settle back, lift that head. There she's got her weight on her. And she's going to sink that half again. She's got plenty of time. There she's tightening things up. And there's the pin for Flighty from Central Cass with 1:04 left in the second period.
Winner by fall from Central Cass, Emerson Flighty. At 155 pounds from Lisbon, Alexis Ranke. And from Central Cass, Cheyenne Helen.
Okay, we're going to move on to the 155-pound weight class. Central Cass, we have Cheyenne Helland versus Lisbon's Alexis Ranke. They're both in a tie-up. Helen tried for a headlock and it slipped, so Ranke ended up getting the three-point takedown. Helen's gonna try and stand up. She grabbed the single leg. Helen gets the 1-point escape. We've got 1:30 left in the first period. They're both tied up again, trying to set up that shot. Both have a collar tie, trying to get that head position, get it where they want it. Might want to try a throw from there. And Ranke tried for a throw, and Helen did a very nice job of countering that and ends up throwing her in a headlock and pins her with 46 seconds left in the first period. So Central Cass.
Ava Carlbloom. And from Central Cass, Isabel Duck.
Okay, 170 pounds. We've got Isabel Dutt from Central Cass versus Ava Carlbloom from Lisbon. Carlbloom is heavy on the head, gets the three-point takedown. Carlbloom started off with a crossface there. Looks like she was looking for a cradle. There Carlbloom has a half Nelson in. She turns the corner. She's getting back points right now. Dutt is trying to punch through to get back to her stomach. Dutt has tried to punch through both ways, and Carl Bloom gets the pin with 58 seconds left in the first period.
Winner by fall from Lisbon, Ava Carl Bloom. At 190-pound class from Lisbon, Cora Oster. And from Central Cass, Ava Gullison.
Okay, 190 pounds tonight. Central Cass has Ava Gullison versus Cora Oster from Lisbon. The dual score right now is Central Cass 48 and Lisbon 18. Gullison tried the headlock and missed the head, but had the arm well enough to where she was able to still get the 2-point takedown. That was a nice follow through on that. And we're going to have potentially dangerous here, so we're going to get a fresh start here in the center of the mat.
Time stops. Warning.
Okay, Gullison will start out in the top position. We've got 1:36 left in the first period. Ava's got the arm bar on the right-hand side there, it looks like. Trying to get some wrist control. And she's able to tilt her. Oster was able to stand up and get a 1-point escape. And Gullison throws another headlock. She's got this one tight. Trying to get the pressure on. She's going to settle in there. And there's the pin. So Gullison from Central Cass gets the pin with 49 seconds left in the first period.
From Central Cass, Ava Gullison.
Okay, we're going to move on to the 250-pound weight class.
From Lisbon, Ella Sad. Central Cass is open.
Okay, so we're going to have our first open weight class for the evening. Lisbon's Ella Sad is going to get the win, and Central Cass does not have a 250-pound wrestler tonight. So that's going to end our first duel of the night. Central Cass 54 and Lisbon 24. We're going to take a break from our sponsors, and we'll be back shortly.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-3700. 4045.
Okay, we're back at Central Cass High School in the North Gym, and the Central Cass girls dueled the Lisbon girls, and Central Cass won that duel 54-24. We're gonna take a little break right now. They're doing some girls prelims on the north mat and some boys prelims on the south mat. And as far as our the rest of the evening, at approximately 6:30, we're going to have the Central Cass boys versus the Lisbon boys. And on the opposite mat, we're going to have the Central Cass girls versus West Fargo United. We're going to do our timeout sponsorship. Cass County Mutual. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. Also, our timeout sponsor is Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies. Give Tope Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045. And we'll take a break here while they're doing the prelims and go back to our sponsors.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Okay, we're back here at Central Cass. We've got some boys wrestling tonight and some girls wrestling. We just finished up the, we'll do a recap on the duel between the Central Cass girls and the Lisbon girls. Central Cass won that duel 54-24. Our recap is sponsored by Farmers Union, Waseline Kramer. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service you expect. And as far as our wrestler of the match, Lakin Capon, she actually moved up a weight class. She weighed in at the 130-pound weight class and moved up to 136, and it ended up getting a pin in her in a weight class higher. So Lakin Capon is our wrestler of the match. As far as our move of the match, Cheyenne Helland, she was getting thrown in a headlock, and she was able to spin through that and throw her own headlock to get the pin also. for Central Cass. Our wrestler of the match, Lake and Capon, is sponsored by Enbridge. Life Takes Energy. Enbridge, Energy for Life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And our move of the match, Cheyenne Hillen from Central Cass. That's sponsored by Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision ag dealer, Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsborough. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And we will take a break for our sponsors and come back after some prelims.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Discover the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited memberships, and free vacuums. Try our best wash, the works, with red hot cleanser, tire gloss, and ceramic body wax to protect your paint job and seal in the shine. Try it for yourself. Get your first month of unlimited washing free when you download the app. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Okay, we're back again at Central Cass. This is Dan Weber alongside with Josh Linus. Josh is handling the computer for me tonight, and we're gonna do our post-game show, post-match show. Lisbon and Central Cass had a couple extra matches after the duel. Central Cass won the duel 54-24, and approximately 6:30, give or take, we're going to have a couple more duels. We're going to have a boys duel on mat number 1. We're going to have the Central Cass boys versus the Lisbon boys. And then on the opposite mat, we're going to have the Central Cass girls versus West Fargo United. And our post-match show is sponsored by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Love your ride at locally owned Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up in the app for your free first month of unlimited washing and make Tommy's Express Car Wash your spot to clean off winter salt, sand, and slush. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 locations in Moorhead. We have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. And we'll be back in a little while as soon as the prelims are done and we have the next duel starting.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels! Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The state-of-the-art STEM Center, along with our theater, music wing, early childhood center, wellness center, and athletic complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with their academics and activities.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Leslie, or Carol to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton. When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance Gullison Olson Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let Lance, Shelby, and the staff at Gullison Olson Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon for Farmers Union Insurance Gullison Olson Agency.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insured.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good students from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful, innovative opportunities for students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District, from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbon.k12.nd.us.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Okay, welcome back everyone to Central Cass North Gymnasium. We have boys and girls high school wrestling tonight. We had the Central Cass girls duel the Lisbon Bronco girls, and now we're going to start the Central Cass girls versus the West Fargo United girls. At the same time on the opposite mat, they'll still have some boys prelims going on, and then eventually we will get to Central Cass boys versus Lisbon boys on the opposite mat.
And from Central Cass, Anna White. At a 112-pound class from West Fargo, Alyssa Ross. And from Central Cass, Emma Duck. At 118 pounds from West Fargo, Macy Wheeler.
At Stock Growers Bank in Lisbon, let them turn your dreams into reality and help watch them grow. Loan Officer Wyatt Smith will give you a tailored solution to fit your unique requests. From farming, buying a new home, or investing in your future, he has you covered. Stock Growers Bank celebrating 125 years of banking in your local communities. For more information, call Wyatt at 701-683-5000. Stock Growers Bank, where your success is their top priority. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Are you dreading tax season? Don't stress. Let Olson Accounting make the tax season a breeze, just like knowing your ABCs. From individuals to businesses, the expert staff at Olson Accounting ensures every deduction is maximized and every form is filed correctly. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com. That's colsoncpa.com, or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're at the Central Cass High School, and we're just going to start with the Central Cass Squirrels versus the West Fargo United girls team. And they're out in the center of the mat doing the coin flip right now. We're going to start out at the 100-pound weight class. And over on the opposite mat, they're still doing some boys' prelims. A lot of Central Cass boys wrestlers versus Lisbon wrestlers.
Again, on mat 1 at 106 pounds from West Fargo, Isabel Baku Elder. And from Central Cass, Anna White.
Okay, we're going to start out at the 106-pound weight class, and we're going to have Central Cass's Anna White versus Isabel Baku Elder from West Fargo United. This is at the 106-pound weight class. White is in on a trying to get a shot there. She's got control of West Fargo's right arm, trying to get in on a shot there. Looks like Anna's going to try for a double leg. She swims to the double leg. She's going to turn that corner. There she gets the three-point takedown, and she's going to take her right to her back for some back points. She's got the half Nelson sunk in now. She's going to try and get her weight distributed. And she will take another shot at walking around that head. She's still got the half. Okay, she let the half Nelson go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
they should be awarding some near fall points here.
Wrestling match between West Fargo United
and White ends up getting the pin with 54 seconds left in the first period.
The Lisbon Broncos and the Central Cass Squirrels. We extend a special welcome to our guests from Lisbon.
And on the opposite mat, they're just getting started with the boys, Central Cass versus Lisbon. So we will do the best we can to announce both of them as they're going on at the same time. We've got a little bit of time here before the boys get going, and during that time we'll just focus on the girls on the north mat. Okay, so for Central Cass at 112 pounds, we have Emma Dutt versus Alyssa Ross from West Fargo United. Dutt from Central Cass in the black and red singlet, and Ross from West Fargo United in the black, green, and blue singlet.
And from Central Cass, Gary Jorgensen. At 114 pounds for Lisbon, Nias Lyons. And 114, John Call.
There's a shot by Dutt. She's in on the single leg, trying to get in deep, trying to pick that up. Ross is doing a nice job of sprawling, not allowing her to pick that leg up.
Welcome to the match from Lisbon, Micah Franke. And from Central Cass, Garrett Jorgensen.
Okay. Dutt gets the takedown on the black mat. We'll call the south mat we will call it the camouflage mat for tonight. So Dutt over on the black mat. She's got Ross broken down to her stomach. She's got the half Nelson stuck in. And she's going to try and, there she gets her rolled over for back points with 22 seconds left in the first period. And there's the pin for Emma Dutt.
On mat one, winner by fall from Central Cass, Emma Dutt. At 118 pounds from West Fargo, Macy Wheeler. And from Central Cass, Aubrey Quinn.
Okay, on mat number one, which is the black mat, we've got Aubrey Quinn at 118 pounds versus Macy Weiler from West Fargo United. Over on mat two, looks like Jorgensen is trying to run that arm bar around the head. There, they're counting back points on the camouflage mat. The Lisbon wrestler is Eli Lyons. Jorgensen gets a 4-point near fall. And Aubrey Quinn gets a pin with a minute 22 left in the first period.
On mat one, winner by fall from Central Cass, Aubrey Quinn.
Okay, on mat number 1, Jorison is ahead in the 107-pound weight class, 7-0, with 4 seconds left in the first period. On mat number 2, we're moving on to 124 pounds. Brianna Mayer from Central Cass in the black singlet versus Lillian Wirtz in the black, blue, and green singlet from West Fargo United. Over on mat number 2, the boys' mat, we're moving into the second period, and it's going to be Lisbon's choice. He's going to choose up against Jorison from Central Cass. On mat number 1, the girls' mat, Brianna Mayer gets a 3-point takedown. She's got that far arm. She's trying to run that across. She's going to reset here and try something else. Looks like she's got the far wrist again. Trying to snatch that wrist. Over on mat number 2, the boys' mat. Jorison's trying to get a reversal here. Jorison wasn't able to turn that corner and get the reversal, so he'll start out in the down position again. Over on mat number 1, we got the girls. We've got Brianna Mayer working on an arm bar right now. Now she's going to switch over to the power half, jump across there. She's got the half Nelson in. She's going to lift that leg and try and turn her to her back. There, she's getting back points. Wirtz is doing a good job of bridging, trying to bridge out of that. And she was able to bridge high enough to get rolled over. And Mayer will get 3 near fall points. So that'll make the score 6-0. Mayer's going to go back again. She's got the cross face in. Maybe she's going for the cradle here. Oh, she's going to do the butcher. And Jorison gets the pin on mat number 2 with 26 seconds left in the second period.
Winner by fall, Gary Jorison at 114 pounds. From Lisbon, Nias Lyons. And from Central Cass, John Call.
Okay, on the boys' mat, 114 pounds, we have Central Cass John Call versus Lisbon Nias Lyons. And over on mat number 1, the girls' mat, Brianna Mayer gets a nice throw right to her back. So she gets a 3-point takedown. They're counting the back points. She's going to try and twist her around. On mat 2, the boys' mat, 114 pounds, Call and Lyons. They're doing their collar ties, head tap. Their Call's in on a double leg, nice double leg, and he gets the 3-point takedown. On mat number 1, Mayer takes a 14-0 lead with 59 seconds left in the second period. On mat number 2, Call is trying to get there. He's got some back points there. He's trying to stretch him out, get that pin. And they're off the mat on the girls' mat on mat number 1. They'll get a fresh start with 40 seconds left in the second period. Call gets a 4-point near fall, so he takes a 10-1 lead. Or sorry, 6-0. My fault. I was looking at the. Nope. It would be 10-2. 10-2 Call's ahead. On mat number 1, Mayer's got the chicken wing in. She's going to walk around the head, grab that wrist, and swim over to a half Nelson and keep driving. Lions from Lisbon try to firemen's, and Call was able to sprawl out very nice and end up getting the 2-point takedown. On mat number 1, Mayer from Central Cass gets a pin with 10 seconds left in the second period.
Winner by fall from Central Cass, Brianna Mayer. At 130 pounds from West Fargo, Lily Scorrood. And from Central Cass, Lakin Capon.
On mat number 2, Call starts in the down position. He gets a nice switch right off the whistle at 114 pounds. Call takes a 15-2 lead right now. He's got the head in the side, looking for that near side cradle. And over on mat number 1, Central Cass, Lakin Capon at 130 pounds versus Lily Scarrood from West Fargo United. Mat number 1, the black mat. Or as you're looking at the TV, the left side. The camouflage mat, mat number 2, we have John Call from Central Cass at 114 pounds versus Nias Lyons from Lisbon. Call is ahead 15-2 with 1:15 left in the second period. Call's trying to run that baseball bat, but Lyons was able to get his arm back. And we have a 3-point takedown by Capon over on mat number 1, and they're counting back points. We're going to get a fresh start here on mat number 2. Call's going to be in the top position. And Capon, it turns her over again on the edge of the mat, trying to seal that pin. And Scarrood thought she was able to roll over. Oh, they're going to call them out of bounds on mat number 1. Capon gets a 4-point near fall to take a 10-0 lead. On mat number 2, we've got a potentially dangerous call, so they're going to get a fresh start there in the center of the mat. Lyons from Lisbon will be in the down position. Call from Central Cass will be on top. On mat number 1, Scarrood is trying to sit out and tried to go to a stand-up. Capon is doing a good job of keeping the pressure down. She's got that arm bar in, trying to come around the head. She's going to she tried to hook up that inside cradle, but missed it. One escape for Scarrood from West Fargo. Capon is facing her. She's got a leg. And Capon's going to get a 3-point takedown and right to near fall. And Call gets the pin on mat number 2. I'm sorry, Call gets the win by technical fall. Okay, and Capon gets the win on mat number 1. Pretty sure that was a pin.
On mat 1 at 136 pounds from West Fargo, Molly Carr, Central Cass is open.
Okay, on mat number 1, Molly Carr from West Fargo United is going to get a forfeit, so she will get 6 points. Central Cass is open at 136 pounds.
Lena Proctor. On mat 1 at 142 pounds from West Fargo.
Okay, on mat number 2, the boys, from Central Cass, we have Urbach, and I didn't catch who the Lisbon wrestler is. On mat number 1, Lois Schneider gets a pin.
Mat 1 winner by fall from Central Cass, Lois
Okay, back to the boys. Urbach has a cradle locked up, cross-face cradle. Lisbon was able to break his hands on that. He's got the one side leg in. Okay, 148 pounds on mat number 1, Central Cass, Emerson Flighty versus Brindley Hartsock from West Fargo United. Hartsock is in on a single leg, trying to pick that up over on mat number 1, the black mat, and she gets the 3-point takedown. Flighty does a good job of going to her stomach instead of giving up any back points there. On mat number 2, the boys' mat, the camouflage mat, we've got Urbach that's going to start the top position to start the second period, and Urbach is ahead 3-1. Flighty from Central Cass is able to get a 1-point escape. And there was a technical violation on mat number 1. Flighty gets 1 point. And Hartsock is in on a single leg again and gets a 3-point takedown against Flighty. So the score on mat number 1, the black mat, is 6-2. And Flighty gets another escape. So West Fargo United is ahead 6-3 on mat number 1. Over on mat number 2, Urbach still has the top position. Urbach's trying to lock up that cradle again. He's got the cradle locked up, but he doesn't have the arm in there. Doesn't have that cross-face arm. Just can't quite get him rolled over. 35 seconds left in the second period on mat 2. On mat number 1, Flighty was in on a single leg. Just couldn't quite hang on to that. Hartsock's got the double underhook. She's going to try and jack that up. Flighty's going to come back, try for a headlock. Hartsock tried for a headlock. Flighty stepped over. Got a 3-point takedown. And then Hartsock came right back with a 2-point reversal. So West Fargo United, Hartsock is ahead 8-6. And we're going to start the second period. Over on mat number 2, Lisbon's going to start in the top position. We're going to start the third period on mat number 2. On mat number 1, Hartsock is in on a single leg. Flighty's trying to get that leg down. Flighty does a nice job of rolling through. There's no points yet. Flighty's trying to get back behind her to get her 3-point takedown, and they're going to start out in the neutral position. That was a nice series of moves by both wrestlers there. On mat number 1, Urbach has control, but Lisbon's trying to get that reversal. Mat number 2, Flighty got some back points, but Hartsock was able to step across and get a reversal, and now Hartsock is getting back points. Flighty does a nice job of getting to her stomach, fighting off her back. Right now, Central Cass is ahead 12-10 on mat number 1. Hartsock is on the top right now. Flighty's trying to get an escape or reversal. On mat number 2, the boys, Lisbon's on the top, Urbach's on the bottom. Flighty gets a 1-point escape, so they're in the neutral position on mat number 1. Hartsock shoots in for a single. Not able to get anything. So Flighty's ahead 13-10 right now at the 148-pound weight class on the black mat, mat number 1. On mat number 2, Flighty was able to get, oh, we've got an injury timeout. And on mat number 1, Lisbon has a cradle in on Urbach. Just 48 seconds left. Urbach's trying to break out of that, trying to peel those hands on that cradle. Lisbon's trying to get that stretched out, get that shoulder down. 25 seconds left on mat number 2. And Urbach's able to break that, but Lisbon gets a 4-point near fall. Lisbon's ahead 7-5 now with just 10 seconds left. And Urbach is not able to turn that corner for the reversal. So at 121 pounds, Lisbon wins that one. Okay, on mat number 1, Flighty is ahead 16-10. She's going to start out in the top position starting the third period. She's going to try and lock up that far cradle. Hartsock grabs her by the head. Flighty had the cradle. She let it go, so a 2-point reversal by Hartsock. Hartsock gets the pin on Flighty late in the third period.
Winner by fall from West Fargo, Brinley Hartsock. At 155 pounds from West Fargo, Savannah Whaley. And from Central Gas, Cheyenne Helen.
Okay, on mat number 1, the girls, Central Cass, Cheyenne Helland. I'm not sure if they're going to do some moving around here. Mat number 2, according to the weigh-in sheets, we've got Schneider from Central Cass versus Robertson from Lisbon. Robertson is ahead 3-0. Okay, back to mat number 1. Cheyenne Helland from Central Cass is going to be going up against Savannah Whaley from West Fargo United. Over on mat number 2, Robertson is getting some near fall points. Got to watch that back there. Looks like Robertson's going to run out of time here in the first period. And that's the end of the first period. Ref's going to have a little discussion with the tap boy. Okay, so 4 near fall, so Lisbon is ahead 6-0 on mat number 2 on the camouflage mat. We've got a blood timeout, and we're going to go to the blood timeout. Tope Insurance, get in touch with Ryan Tope at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies. Give Tope Insurance a call, 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045. That's the blood timeout from Tope Insurance. Back to the action here on mat number 1. We have Cheyenne Helen from Central Cass in the black and red singlet, and Savannah Whaley. There's Cheyenne from West Fargo United. Cheyenne threw a headlock, and Whaley was able to counter that and come up with a 2-point takedown. So Whaley takes a 3-0 lead. Over on mat number 2, at 127 pounds, Schneider gets a 1-point escape to make it 6-1. Lisbon's ahead. Robertson from Lisbon in nice and deep on a single and gets the takedown to take a 9-1 lead. On mat number 1, Whaley from West Fargo is in the top position. She threw a half Nelson, and Helen does a nice job of trying to roll through on that, and she got her off center enough to get the 2-point reversal. So Helen gets a 2-point reversal. Whaley from West Fargo United is ahead 3-2, and we're just entering the first period. Back to mat number 2 of the boys. Robertson's trying to get some back points on the edge of the mat there, but they aren't counting any back points yet. Got an injury timeout on mat number 1. And on mat number 2, Robertson's getting the back points. That's at 127 pounds. Still trying to put the pressure on, trying to get that shoulder blade down. Schneider's doing a good job of fighting off his back. And there's the pin from Robertson from Lisbon. So the dual score on mat number 2, the boys, Central Cass is ahead 11-9 in the duel. On mat number 1, we're at 155 pounds. Cheyenne Helland is going to start out the second period in the top position. Cheyenne's doing a nice job of following around, and she's got the head and arm right now. Whaley did a nice job of trying to take her backwards, but Helen still has that headlock in, and Whaley gets the 2-point reversal. Over on mat number 1, or sorry, mat number 2, the boys. Okay. Mat number 2, the boys, that's Robertson. And they're off the mat. Okay, so mat number 2, we have Robertson from Lisbon versus Quickschreiber from Central Cass at 133 pounds. Mat number 1, we've got an injury again. Okay, mat number 2, the boys. They're trying to set up a takedown over there. And we're going to have an injury default over on mat number 1. Cheyenne Helland got injured.
At 170 pounds, from West Fargo, Charlie Lido. And from Central Cass, Isabel Dutt.
On mat number 1, 170 pounds, Isabel Dutt from Central Cass up against Charlie Lido from West Fargo United. Over on mat number 2, Lisbon's Robertson is ahead 7-1 over Quickschreiber from Central Cass. Quickschreiber tried to throw, but they ran out of time in the first period. We'll start the second period here. On mat number 1, Central Cass is ahead of the duel 35-18. On mat number 2, Quickschreiber gets in the top position. He's going to sink, well, he tried to sink that leg in. On mat number 1, Liedal has the double underhook. And there she gets the 3-point takedown and to the near fall and to the pin. So with 1:27 left, Liedal gets the pin.
Mat 1 winner by fall from West Fargo, Charlie Liedal. At 190 pounds from West Fargo, Maya Sanchez. From Central Cast, Nevaeh Hipsack.
On mat number 1, mat number 2, the boys, Robertson's trying to get his head out to get his 2-point takedown. Quickstriber's, oh, there he got, 3-point takedown. And he's getting back points. On mat number 1, we have Nevaeh Hipsack from Central Cass versus Maya Sanchez from West Fargo United. That's at 190 pounds. Sanchez gets a 3-point takedown. And Hipsack did a good job of not going to her back. Over on mat number 2. Mat number 2, Robertson wins by pin. Okay, on mat number 2, boys, we have Central Cass, Iverson Cooney versus Cruz Ranke from Lisbon. Ranke gets the 3-point takedown. He's got the half Nelson in and the far wrist, trying to walk her on the head. He's got that one point in bounds so that he's able to get the near fall points. He's going to reset here. Ranke's keeping his feet in bounds, so he still gets. Ranke gets the 4-point near fall. On mat number 1, Sanchez has a 3-0 lead. She got the first takedown of the match. Hipsack is doing a nice job of trying to get stood up. She got turned over for a 3-point or 4-point near fall. On mat number 2, Ranke is trying to get some back points. Sanchez gets the pin from West Fargo United. And Quickstriber was in on a double leg, couldn't quite get it. Ranke counters it. He now has the arm bar and the wrist. He's going to try and walk that around the head. On mat number 1, the girls' mat, black mat, 215 pounds, Central Cass, Ava Gullison versus Kiana Williams from West Fargo United. On mat number 1, they've got the collar tie. Gullison tries for the headlock. She's still got it there. She's trying to get her hips up to get her to roll over. And Williams from West Fargo United gets a 3-point takedown. Gullison's going to base up. And we got a blood time on mat number 2 for Lisbon. And we will do our timeout blood time. Cass County Mutual. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. That's our Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance blood timeout. Back to mat number 1. Williams from West Fargo United is on the top position. Ava Gullison from Central Cass is on the bottom. Williams is throwing the half Nelson on one side, turning around and throwing the half Nelson on the other. Gullison is doing a good job of trying to fight that off. Williams is trying to get her turned over. Williams got a 1 count. There they're counting back points. And Williams from West Fargo United gets the pin. With 17 seconds left in the first period.
From West Fargo, Kiera Williams.
So at 100 pounds on the girls' side, we got Central Cass got a forfeit at the 100-pound weight class. So that gives them a final score of Central Cass 41 and West Fargo United 36. That was a lot. That was a pretty tight duel there. Okay, over on mat number 2, the boys' mat. Renke from Lisbon gets a pin. We're going to move on to the 145-pound weight class. £145 Central Cass, we have Grady Link. And Lisbon, we have Griffin Greenlee. No points yet. Link has the single leg popped up. Greenlee rolls him through and gets a 3-point takedown. He's got that arm caught behind his back. And Greenlee's getting some back points. Link's going to try and punch through. Link's doing a good job of fighting that head and arm. And Lisbon gets the pin with 44 seconds left.
From mat 2, winner by fall from Lisbon, Griffin Greenlee. At 152 pounds, from Lisbon, Ryan Ing. And from Central Cass, Hunter Parisian.
Okay, at 152 pounds, Central Cass, we have Hunter Parisian versus Ryan Ing from Lisbon. The dual score on mat number 2, the boys' mat. Lisbon has 27 and Central Cass has 11. Okay, back to mat number 2, the camouflage mat. We've got Parisian in the black and red and white singlet versus Ingy from Lisbon in the yellow and red singlet. They're doing a lot of head tapping, trying to get, there's a fireman's carry by Ing. Doesn't have control yet. And there's a 3-point takedown. Parisian's trying to base up. There he gets a stand up, trying to clear his hips. And just couldn't quite clear his hips. He came awful close. Okay, Parisian's going to start out in the down position. We've got 1:10 left in the first period. Ing is ahead 3-0. Ing catches that left arm. Looks like he's got an arm bar there, possibly the wrist. Parisian's trying to adjust his weight to be able to base up. He's got that arm bar in tight. Looks like he's trying to walk it around the head. Parisian's trying to roll through that. Twenty 23 seconds left in the first period. Hunter's trying to work his way out of that. And we're going to come to the end of the first period. There's 4 near fall points. So Ing is going to take a 7-0 lead going into the second period, 152 pounds. They're going to start in the neutral position for period number 2. Ing is in on a single leg and gets the 3-point takedown. Parisian is trying to keep his hands free, base up. He had a short sit there, but Ing was able to get him back down to the mat. Ing is doing a nice job of keeping the pressure down on the shoulders. It's making it hard for Hunter to make a move from the bottom there. And Hunter's coming around. To keep those hips up, doing a good job. And one escape for Parisian. So with 57 seconds left in the second, it's 10-1, Ing having the lead. Parisian's trying to grab a leg. Oh, they gave him a takedown there, so Ing got a 3-point takedown. Hunter's going to look to base up here. trying to keep that that wrist from going back. Short sit. Stand up. And there's a headlock. He got it tight enough. He got the 2-point reversal. He's getting some near fall points here. Hunter's trying to just settle in. He's got only 8 seconds left. He's got it tight. And Parisian runs out of time. He gets a 3-point near fall and 2-point reversal and a near fall. And he's going to have an injury timeout. So our injury timeout, Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan Tope at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies. Give Tope Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045. That's Tope Insurance and Cass County Mutual for our injury timeout. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Hunter had a headlock and was getting the near fall points, trying to get the pin. We were running out of time in the second period, and Ing was able to almost get a reversal, but it looks like they might have knocked heads at some point in that exchange, and Parisian is holding his head, so I'm assuming that they knocked heads at some point. We'll go to a quick quick break to our sponsors.
Pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Okay, we're back here at Central Cass, and the Central Cass boys are wrestling the Lisbon boys in a duel. We're at the 152-pound weight class, and we have an injury timeout. Our scoreboard is sponsored by Bank North today. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what value-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. So at the end of the second period, Hunter Parisian looks like he hit his head, and they're still tending to him on mat number 2. We're going to just switch over here to the prelims of the girls and let you watch that for a little bit here. And we'll go to another break to our sponsors.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Okay, we're back here at Central Cass, and we have the last third of the duel between Central Cass boys and Lisbon boys. We're at the 172-pound weight class. Unfortunately, at 152, Hunter Parisian had to injury default, so Ing from Lisbon won that match. And at 172 pounds, we have Aiden Thummel from Central Cass versus Eli Lyons from Lisbon. So we're going to be on mat number 2. It's the camouflage mat. And to get started here in the first period at, this would be 160 pounds. Both wrestlers So Lions was in on a nice single, trying to pull Thummel back onto the mat to finish that takedown, and he gets the 3-point takedown. Lions has a crossface. He's got both one leg in now, trying to get that wrist control. Thummel's trying to get to his base. Thummel does a nice job of getting up to his base, and Lions gets him back down. Thummel's trying to get away there, trying to keep his hips up, and trying to roll through. And there's some back points for Lisbon. 4 back points. So Lions takes a 7-0 lead with 40 seconds left in the first period. Our dual score on mat number 2, Lisbon 33, Central Cass 11. Lions has that leg in again on the edge of the mat. They're going to go off the mat. They'll get a fresh start in the center. Thummel's going to start out in the down position. We've got 24 seconds left in the first period at 160 pounds. We'll see what Thummel's first move is going to be off the whistle. There he tries for a switch. Lions has that arm bar in pretty tight. He's trying to get that far wrist. They're going to call potentially dangerous and start over again with Thummel in the down position. We're down to 12 seconds left in the first period. There's a nice switch from Thummel. Didn't quite clear that arm. Lions was able to follow him around. Lions with a hard cross face. And that's the end of the first period. Lions is ahead 7-0. And we got a blood timeout. Our blood timeout from Cass County Mutual. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. Okay, so we're at 160 pounds on mat number 2, the camouflage mat. Aiden Thummel has a blood timeout right now. They're getting him cleaned up here and getting him ready to get back out there. This evening, the Central Cass girls dueled Lisbon and won that duel. And then their next duel was against West Fargo United, and Central Cass won that 41-36. The boys are wrestling Lisbon. Looks like Aiden might have split his lip open. They're working on that lip a little bit. And we'll take a break and go to the sponsors.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
And welcome back to Central Cass. We have the Central Cass boys in a duel versus the Lisbon boys wrestling. Mat number 2, the camouflage mat. We're at 160 pounds. We have Eli Lyons from Lisbon ahead 12-0 over Aiden Thummel from Central Cass. Lyons has the cradle locked up, and there's the pin. So Lyons gets the pin with 1:14 left in the second period.
Winner by fall from Lisbon, Eli Lyons, 172-pound class. From Lisbon, Riley Lucina. And
172 pounds, mat number 2, Caden Graber from Central Cass in the black and red singlet versus Riley Lucina from Lisbon, 172 pounds. They're doing some head tapping, collar locking a little bit, changing levels, moving their feet. Graber was in on a nice double leg, drove right through them, but ran out of space on the mat and they went out of bounds. Minute 25 left in the first period. Graber's trying to set up that takedown again. Lucina gets in on a single leg. He's got it picked up. Graber's trying to cross face, get that leg put down. Lucina's lifting that leg up pretty high, trying to get him to the center of the mat. Graber's doing a nice job of hopping with his leg up pretty high there, trying to keep his balance. Lucina's really cranking that leg up high. And what's the call? Okay, no takedown, but they warned Central Cass for stalling. So we got 50 seconds left in the first period. Both wrestlers have had each one nice shot. There's Graber again with a nice double leg on the edge of the mat again and just steps out of bounds. Just couldn't keep that 1 foot in bounds to finish that double leg. That was a nice shot there. We're down to 35 seconds left in the first period. They're both doing a good job of changing levels, trying to set up that next shot. Lucina fakes a shot. Didn't phase Graber. Lucina tried an ankle pick, almost worked. Graber in on a nice single leg again. Okay, that's the end of the first period, tied up at 0. And Graber's going to take the down position. We're at 172 pounds. Graber tries to stand up. Got his hips turned around, goes right down to the single. Trying to pick it up, trying to stay in bounds. Lucina's hopping. Graber comes down, gets a 2-point reversal right to the back and back points. Graber from Central Cass gets the 2-point reversal and a 3-point near fall, so he takes a 5-0 lead with 1:30 left in the second period. Graber's got that half in. Lucina was able to look the other way and avoid going to his back. So Lucina's got that right hand of Graber, causing a little trouble there. Graber's got the half Nelson in. Got to block that leg. And they're off on the edge of the mat. 53 seconds left. Graber's trying to get that wrist turned back behind his back. Lucina's basing up. 30 seconds left in the second period. Graber's got the far side half. Just couldn't come around. And we've got a warning stalling Lisbon. And they're off the mat with 10 seconds left in the second period. Lisbon's going to start out in the down position. Graber from Central Cass has a 5-0 lead at 172 pounds. Graber's able to break him down. And that's the end of the second period. Graber was able to get a nice reversal, turn right into back points, and grab that 5-0 lead in the second period. In the third period, we're going to start off in the neutral position. Excuse me. Both wrestlers have had good takedowns, or good shots. They're both trying to set up a takedown here. Now they got the collar tie on. Lucino is heavy on the head. Graber tried that ankle pick again, just didn't quite get it again. They're both looking for a throw here. Oh, Lucina gets the throw. No points yet. No points yet. Graber's trying to roll through. Lucina doesn't have any control yet. Graber needs to base up. He's going to try and twist around there. No points. No points. We're going to fix the headgear here. Okay, we'll go to a headgear timeout. That's brought to you by Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan Tope at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies. Give Tope Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045. Okay, we're going to get back to the action here. We're in the third period with a minute left. 172 pounds. We have Caden Graber from Central Cass versus Riley Lucina from Lisbon. Graber has a 5-0 lead. Graber's in deep on a double leg, switches to a single leg. Lucina does a good job of sprawling. Lucina's trying to turn that corner. And Lucina gets a 3-point takedown. And he's trying to get a cradle locked up. And he rolls through on that cradle. And they're counting back points. Graber was able to break that cradle. He's trying to get a reversal here. Only 8 seconds left. Reversal for Graber. Okay, we are tied up at 7. Graber did an awesome job in the last 10 seconds to get that reversal to tie it up. We're going to go into overtime here. It's a 1-minute overtime. Graber's been having some trouble with his headgear ever since the third period. That headgear just doesn't always work like we want it to. Okay, looks like he's ready to go. We've got 1 minute on the clock. We're tied at 7, and we're in overtime at 172 pounds. Graber's in on a single leg shot. Lucina is sprawling. Graber's got the whizzer in. He's going to toss him. He's got to get his hips up. He's got to keep rolling. No points yet. There's the 2-point takedown right to the back and to the near fall. And 2-point near fall. Caden Graber does a great job in overtime to throw that pancake, keep fighting through, keep his hips up, and follow through to get that win. At 189 pounds, we have Adrian Ahrens from Central Cass versus Madden Schwab from Lisbon. The dual score is Lisbon 39 and Central Cass 14. Both wrestlers have a collar tie. Aaron's in on a single leg, swims to a double, trying to pick up that double, trying to get his hips underneath. Schwab rolls him through, no points yet. Aaron's does a good job of rolling through that. He's still got that single leg. Schwab is doing a nice job of sprawling. Looks like Aaron's is going to try and back out of this. And no points awarded. So they'll start out in the neutral position. Aaron's had a nice shot in that first period. Now they're on the edge. Okay, we'll get a fresh start here. We've got 50 seconds left in the first period, 189 pounds. Adrian Aarons from Central Cass there. Is Schwab in on a single leg. He's in pretty deep. Swims to a double. No points yet. Oh, there's a 3-point takedown for Schwab. Aaron's just trying to free that leg. Schwab has got a hold of that ankle, making it tough for Aaron's to get to his base. Only 20 seconds left in the first period. Aaron's just trying to free that right leg. And they're going to get a fresh start in the center. 10 seconds left in the first period. 189 pounds. Schwab from Lisbon is ahead 3-0. Aaron's will start out in the bottom position. Schwab from Lisbon was able to keep him down. We're going to go into the second period. Schwab has a 3-0 lead. Aaron's defers. Schwab's going to take the neutral position, so they're going to shoot takedowns starting out the second period. We've got a caution for Central Cass. He didn't have his foot on the green line. You get 2 free and then you get a point against you, or give up a point. They're locked up, both tied up. Trying to set something up here. Aaron's breaks free. Looks like he's trying to set up a shot. Schwab has a double underhook. Muscles him down to the mat. Aaron's is trying to fight off his back here, trying to punch through. And there's the pin for Schwab.
Winner by fall from Lisbon, Madden Schwab at 215 pounds. From Lisbon, Brock Lyons. And from Central Cass, McCoy Ferguson.
Okay, 215 pounds, McCoy Ferguson from Central Cass versus Brock Lyons from Lisbon. Our dual score is Lisbon 45 and Central Cass 14. Both wrestlers are tying up for a little bit, then they separate, and now they're tied up again. Lyons is heavy on the head, grabs an ankle, and gets the 3-point takedown right on the edge of the mat. Ferguson's going to start out in the bottom position. Ferguson does a nice switch, but didn't get his arm in the leg. And Lyons got 2-point near fall on that. Ferguson exposes back for just a half a second too long. Ferguson's working on that stand up. Lyons isn't letting him do it. He grabbed that ankle and drove him pretty hard. He's got a lot of pressure on the chest. Lyons is working for that hand control. Trying the crossface here. Ferguson's looking to base up. There, he's got his base up. Lyons is going to grab that ankle again. There, Ferguson gets a leg up, trying to get that stand up. There he goes. Got his hips cleared, got his hands out of there, and got a 1-point escape. Lyons from Lisbon is ahead 5-1 with 10 seconds left in the first period. And that's the end of the first period. Lyons from Lisbon is ahead 5-1 at the 215-pound weight class. Ferguson is choosing neutral. Ferguson is circling around, trying to get something set up. Lyons wants to tie up in the collar tie. They're both pushing back and forth. Ferguson's heavy on the head. Lyons is able to get out of that, get a fresh start. They're both trying to set something up here. Lyons is in on a single. Ferguson did a nice job of sprawling. Ferguson is heavy on the head. Lyons backs out of that. And they're back in the tie up again. Ferguson's heavy on the head again. Ferguson's trying to turn that corner and grab the leg. Ferguson's got to get up. Lyons was able to turn that corner and get the 3-point takedown. He takes an 8-1 lead with 40 seconds left in the second period. Lyons has got the crossface in, looking for the 2-on-1. And he's going to grab an ankle and try and get him broken down. Ferguson able to get to his feet, clears his hips, just can't get that leg out. Trying the crossface, trying to get him off his base. Lyons is hanging on to that right ankle. Ferguson's doing a nice job of crossfacing, getting heavy, and gets the one escape. Okay, we're going to go to the third period, 215 pounds. Lyons from Lisbon is ahead 8-2 over Ferguson from Central Cass, and they'll be in the neutral position again. Ferguson in on a double leg. Lyons tried to roll through but wasn't able to. Lyons has still got that whizzer in. No points awarded. He's still got Ferguson's arm. Ferguson's got that left leg, trying to pick that up. And the ref's going to call a stalemate, so we're going to start in the neutral position again. 1:30 left in the third period. That was a nice shot by Ferguson. And they're back to the collar tie. Heavy on the head, both of them are. Ferguson shot in for a double leg. Lyons comes back with a single leg. Ferguson tried to grab that ankle, tried to turn the corner. Lyons rolls through, no points yet, and Lyons gets a 3-point takedown to take 11-2 lead. 50 seconds left in the third period. Ferguson is trying to base up, trying to get some space. Lyons has got that power half, trying to get that sunk in. Down to 15 seconds. Ferguson's fighting that. Now Lyons has got the arm bar in. Ferguson gets his arms back. And Lyons ends up getting the win, 11-2.
Winner by decision from Lisbon, Brock Lyons. At 285 pounds from Lisbon, Aiden Hinkle. Winner at Central Cass is open.
Okay, at heavyweight tonight, Lisbon's Aiden Hinkle is going to get the win there. Central Cass was open at heavyweight. So Central Cass and Lisbon duel. Lisbon wins 55-11. We will go to a break and we will come back with our recap and post-match show and the wrestlers of the match, etc.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Discover the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited memberships, and free vacuums. Try our best wash, the works, with red hot cleanser, tire gloss, and ceramic body wax to protect your paint job and seal in the shine. Try it for yourself. Get your first month of unlimited washing free when you download the app. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Welcome back to your live event. This is Dan Weber alongside Josh Linus. Josh is taking care of the computers for me tonight, which is a huge help. And we've had quite an evening of wrestling. We started out with the Central Cass girls in a duel with Lisbon, which Central Cass won. And then Central Cass girls dueled West Fargo United, and they won that 41-36. And the boys, Central Cass Wrestling, wrestled Lisbon, and Lisbon ended up winning that duel 55-11. And that's our Farmers Union recap. Farmers Union, Wasleen Kramer. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service you expect. And going back to our girls, the second duel of the night, the girls duel versus West Fargo United. Our Enbridge wrestler of the match is West Fargo United's Brindley Hartsock. She had a very back and forth match with Emerson Flighty and ended up winning that match. So Brindley Hartsock gets the wrestler of the match. Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And then our Agassiz Precision Ag move of the match goes to Kiana Williams from West Fargo, and she had a head and arm. Again, she was wrestling Ava Gullison, had a head and arm in the later period, and ended up winning that one. As far as our boys match, going to the wrestler of the match, that is going to go to Eli Lyons. Again, had a very tight match, and Eli was able to get a win over Aiden Thummel. Wrestler of the match, Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And on the boys' side, Central Cass versus Lisbon. Our move of the match at 172 pounds, Caden Graber from Central Cass, they went into overtime, and he was able to come away with a 5-point move to win that in overtime in a heck of a good match at 172 pounds. So our move of the match goes to Caden Graber from Central Cass. Move of the match, Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, Agassiz Precision Ag in Lisbon. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. As far as our post-game show, we had a great night of wrestling today, boys and girls. Both mats were busy. We had 3 teams here: Lisbon, West Fargo United, and Central Cass, both boys and girls. They did a great job, and a lot of good wrestling, a lot of improvement. Both the Central Cass boys and girls are coming off 2 hard tournaments this past weekend. The boys were at the Central Cass Letterman's tournament right here in Castleton, and the girls went out to Bismarck for the always tough Bismarck Rotary tournament. So they're coming right back after that and getting after it. Our post-game show is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Love your ride at locally owned Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up in the app for your free first month of unlimited washing, and make Tommy's Express Car Wash your spot to clean off your winter salt, sand, and slush. Tommy's Express Car Wash, with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 locations in Moorhead. We have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean, inside and out. So that's a wrap for us here at the Central Cass North Gym. Had a great night of wrestling. Really enjoyed everyone listening and watching, and we'll see you down the road. Thank you again.